Hey, what's up, guys? Just got back into the office, man. Doing a little cleaning up. Working on my computer right now. Working on one of my campaigns, my marketing campaigns. Getting ready for tomorrow. Got some 3 consultations tomorrow. Good. Everybody's out Saturday, of course, the day before New Year's. But anyway, guys, listen. I talked to a lot of entrepreneurs. I had 2 guys reach out to me today from YouTube. And I talk to a lot of entrepreneurs on a weekly, consistent basis, every week. Okay, every week, and a lot of them they find me from YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. Just so you know, they see what I'm doing, kind of see the success that I have built up in my company, and I started out just like a lot of those guys. Okay, um, but guys, this is where we have to really be honest with ourselves. You know, this is the time of the year where everybody start making these New Year's resolutions and all that. I call it BS, because if you really want to change, it's good if you have goals. You know, yearly goals. That's different. But you know, some of these New Year's resolutions that I see people doing or saying, these are things that you should be willing to fix or work on regardless of what year it is or what day it is, right? You shouldn't want to wait to New Year's to start working on your finances or losing weight, you know, or seeking better relationship or better opportunity. That should be something you should want to do when you know that you need to do it, right? And when I talk to some of these entrepreneurs, guys, you know, and again, just talking about finances, and it's really sad, because I will say I was once that person, but until I understood that, you know what, Courtney, you are really creating these problems for yourself, you know, because you're not taking advantage of opportunity. You're not seeking counseling. You're not seeking wisdom. You're not willing to really change. You know, sometimes we have this mindset where we think, oh, if we keep doing the same thing, it's eventually going to get better. And guys, I'm here to tell you, I don't know if no one told you this, but it's not. Okay, you know, if you're an entrepreneur, and let's say you've been in business, I'm going to give you at least 3 years. Okay, let's say 4 years tops, right? And I have guys that call me. They say, Courtney, I want to, like today, one guy called me from YouTube, and said he wants to buy my wood floor maintenance course, and you know, $600. You know, 5-hour course, $600. He's all right, Courtney. Well, give me a couple months to come up with the money. And guys, you know, he ain't the first. I hear this all the time. And the first thing I started thinking to myself, you need, and again, guys, listen. Before people say, oh, Courtney, you should, it's not, I'm not judging. I'm not, you know, when you're in business, this is the thing, okay? You are taking on a lot of responsibility, all right? This is something that we have added to our life. Like my business, you know, when I'm in here working, this is something that I added to my life, okay? It didn't just jump out of nowhere, okay? Say, oh, Courtney, I got you. You got a business now. This is something I started, right? And in my first 5 years of business, just like a lot of people, I struggled because, again, I lacked a lot of things, all right? By the grace of God, I was able to, again, after 5 years of just hitting rock bottom, I was able to change everything. I ain't gonna say just change my mindset. Well, it was the first thing I changed was my mindset, but everything else, me, my communication skills, my education, learning simple business principles, just, you know, understanding simple finance principles. There's so much I realized I had to change, because I realized it wasn't the outside that was holding me down. It was me in the inside that was holding me down. And I cannot tell you how many businesses that I have seen go out of business because their engine go out, they don't have 2 or 3 grand. The transmission go out, they don't have 2 or 3 grand. A certain piece of machinery go out, they don't have the money, you know, to replace it or fix it. This is really a time, you know, in the cleaning industry where you will see so much equipment going up for sale. I've been noticing it like in the last few months, because this is a time where, you know, a lot of businesses get slow, and they don't have capital, they don't have the finances, so they have to start selling things to just to survive. Guys, this it has to get to a point if you fit that category, if you fit that description, it must get to a point where you have to recognize and realize, what am I doing? What am I doing? And that's what I had to have after I hit slap rock bottom, okay, about 11 years ago. That was something I had to really ask myself. Courtney, what are you doing? I mean, do you see the path that you're going down? You see what I'm saying? You have to have these talks with yourself. Do you realize what you're doing is not leading you anywhere? It's actually making your circumstances and your situations worse. And these are the things, guys, as entrepreneurs who are struggling. And like I said, if you've been in business 1, 2, maybe 3 years, I'll give you a leeway, okay? But if you've been in business over 3 years, especially when it comes to finances, and I'm not saying, guys, listen, I'm not a millionaire yet, okay? But my thing is this: if things happen and you are in business, you need to be able to supply, those issues, those situations. And this is only going to happen is when you start first taking accountability of your actions, working on those actions, and guys, revamping, restarting. I cannot tell you why I can tell you why revamping and restarting is so important, but I see so many guys, it's like they're afraid to. I've had a guy walk up to me, Courtney, I hear everything you're saying. I agree with everything you're saying, but Courtney, I've been doing this for 20 years, bro. I can't start over. Because out of fear. Me, I started over after 5 years, failing. Something got to change. Because, guys, it takes finances, it takes money to operate, and to operate at a certain level where it keeps away confusion, frustration, stress. Like, things happen. Like, one of my trucks, I got 3 trucks. One of my trucks a couple months ago, a damn dump tank, a tank that just holds dirty water. Now, I know there's other components that go to it. That was $4,000 that I had to pay out my own pocket. Last year, that same truck transmission go out, $7,000 out my own pocket. Marketing, office, these things cost, right? But if you are not setting your business up for success, I mean, again, if you need, funds to help you in your business and educate, mentorship, tools, make your business better, guys, it has to become a time where you have to really ask yourself, what am I doing? What is my purpose? Why am I really in business for myself? Okay? And I'll tell you, one of the worst places to be in business, because I was that guy, is chasing money. Just trying to chase a dollar just to survive. That is one of the worst places to be in business, and I see so many in business that have to do that. But I'm here to tell you guys, you don't have to do it. I am living proof. I am your proof that you don't have to do it. I have a story. I have videos on YouTube going all the way back over 10 years, over a decade. So this is why a lot of people can connect with me, because they have seen my transition. They've seen my story. They've seen my growth. But guys, you have to get over. You have to be willing to get over it. You have to be willing to accept change, and you gotta let go of that fear. Because if you don't, I don't care what year it is, every damn year you're going to have the same results over and over and over again. And you're going to look up one day and you're going to like, man, you're just going to regret. This is why when opportunities come my way, or I know I need to do something to change, Guys, it's time to change. It's time to change, because if I keep doing this, I heard my buddy Reggie say the other day, he said, Courtney, you know, we'll sit here and we'll say, you know what, I'm gonna wait, okay, or we won't jump on opportunity. But guess what, that time is still going, and 2 or 3 years on past you, and look where you could have been if you would have took advantage of that time. So 2-3 years going by and you are still stuck in the past, and that's where we do not want to be. So hopefully this video can help someone, guys. I'm about to make a few changes, and I'll get out this office, head home to my family, and I'll be back at it tomorrow. See you in the next one.